Welcome, collective. Thank you for joining me in this collective reading today. Just know that all readings will not resonate with everybody. Take what fits and leave what does not. If this message does not resonate with you at all, please do not leave comments saying how this doesn't fit your narrative. Just support the channel and keep it moving. Otherwise, these messages are timeless. I've already done what I need to do off camera just so I can start the messages. So let's get right on into it. So, the energy that I am picking up is that there is a masculine figure who may be into, and I put all my cards in the upright. I read them in the upright, but I also make it make sense. Okay, so I'll do like a this or that. Kind of wanted to put that out there too. Okay, collective. So there is a masculine who's either good at being analytical um, in situations, or this person could be a master manipulator or like to play games, and his overall energy is what's setting the tone for this reading. I also have that for some of you, like you're in your era of like building your empire. And so your results in this masculine can be the reason why your results are slowly happening, or they not happening at the pace um, that you want to see the progress in your life happening, right? um, Also, for some in the collective, you have seen some progress. It is slowly progressing, but it's still worth the celebrating. Okay, so it's kind of like be grateful that you are where you are, right? And continue not to rush things. Okay, this pace that things are happening may be more beneficial to you than it is actually hurting you. So you could look at things in a bigger lens as far as your journey is concerned, okay? For some of you in the collective, we're looking at a divine connection of some sort. Uh, could be a twin flame union, it doesn't have to be. But it feels like you may have been assessing what has not been working for you. And so, since these things have not been working for you in the manner of which you want them to, may have caused some a little bit of unhappiness or some sadness in there, right? Or how this union isn't coming together. um it feels, or something may be missing. Let's put it like that. Something is missing from this connection, okay? There has been, or there will be, some reciprocation going on. I don't feel like that is the issue. The energy that I'm picking up, I'm not feeling that is the issue. This agreement, this partnership, somebody may have went under contract, signing a new lease, starting a new job, things that is something that is bound to an agreement, okay? And you're supposed to reap some type of returns from this agreement, but there's still something that's not fulfilling. Something that's not fulfilling. Something just not quite there, okay? Um, oh my God, it's just so much fast moving energy here. Sorry. For some of you, this has to do with the lifestyle that you're living, how you want your world to be, the lens that you're looking in. For some of you, you need to be looking through a bigger lens, but for some of you, what you're seeing is it's not happening the way that you foresaw it. But it doesn't mean that it's an absolute failure. Something or someone may come in at the last minute and save your ass. Yes, I'm sorry, I do curse. Something or someone may pull you out of a funk when you least expect it to make sure that you stay on track or you don't give up on your course of action because uh, you've invested in this and you know initially and starting off you were putting your everything into it, your time, your energy, money. You invested in this because you knew how this was going to change your life for the better. You knew that you would be able to grow in some levels. You would be able to expand. Say like you're in business, this will give you opportunities to branch out, get more clients, gain more of something, right? This change and this investment was needed, but I do feel like at some point you were going to give up and something came in to change your mind. Okay? One moment. Just know life be lifing in the background, but we continue on. So this was a necessary change for you, especially for growth. Okay? It had to happen the way that it happened, just so again you can have different perspectives, or you can see things a different way, and that you wasn't so just narrow-minded. Um, there was you needed to expand the way you think. And whomever this is that may come in or have come in to help you out with this, um, it was because you did open up a little, or you were like, okay, let's consider different perspectives, this view, that view, not just mine only. You might have reached out to people that you could confide in, or business associates, or however this pertains to whoever this is resonating with, and got some additional ideas, and then took some of what you had gathered and applied it to your new approach. So their approach is different. Okay. The change that you made and the different approaches that you've taken, it allowed you again to move forward. So this may have something to do with um, being able to either move in a whole totally different environment, this investment, investing in a move or changing environment, you know what I'm saying? But it was a necessary change. It was a necessary change because you were putting yourself, if you didn't already go through this tower moment, you were positioning yourself to or aligning yourself. That's the right words. I'm so sorry. When I get this information, it comes in so quick, and so I just want to make sure that I'm delivering it correctly. You may have been aligning yourself into a tower moment, like if you didn't take the necessary steps to change what needed to be changed, it was going to change anyway. And then you were going to have to probably pretty much start the whole entire process over again, which was a worry for some. Or that thought of that waiting in anticipation caused some sort of anxiety or stress. I mean, it's like just waiting for the results of, right? Did you make the right choice? All these things that could have been going, flowing in your mind, going through your head. Thank you. Find the words. Everything that was going through your head, it was building up this anxiety, was building up the stress, but the necessary change did happen. So I feel like you prevented yourself, for whomever this resonates with, you prevented yourself from having that tower moment. Your manifestations are coming into the 3D. Um, It's working out the way you wanted it to work out. Your dreams feel like they finally coming true. So you are on the right path. You are aligned with the right people. You have a collective that is ready or on standby helping you, or they have been helping you. So that's always a blessing. And this is in regards to your stability. Like this move or this action that you took, it adds to one what you were building. Okay, and I could be talking to a collective um, who are fire signs at in this particular, this could be confirmation for some fire signs: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So in your sun, moon, rising, take it where it resonates. um, but you have a community, you have your own collective, you have your own support system. They're cheering for you, they're rooting for you, right? I know sometimes it's kind of hard to believe because you're the person on that waiting in, you're the person that is waiting for this result to happen, right? And they don't share the stresses and the anxiety that comes along with that waiting. Okay, but they're there, there. So this adds to something that has to do with your lifestyle stability. This will add to that, and that's why it's so important for you, whoever this resonates with. This has to do with your lifestyle. Okay. And I feel like for some of you that you didn't give up, you were so determined, you stayed the course, and you just have been waiting for the results. And guess what? It looks like all your work is paying off. I have the Six of Wands here. So this will put you in a position, collective. This will put you in a position to be recognized for your efforts. This is something that could put you in the forefront to whereas you may have been waiting by in the shadows, or because you've always worked with other people, this was your one opportunity to stand out. That's why it was so important to you. That's why stress could be building up. That's why you could have many sleepless nights, right? But it feels like the energy that I'm picking up, that it feels like that this is all working out or have worked out in your benefit, for your happiness, and that being in this, standing in this part of your journey, you're going to have to continue to fight, right? This wasn't a put everything into it, fight, just to get into the initials of it, the first steps of it. This is okay, so we made it through, and you know a reminder to not give up when things get hard, because you're going to have to constantly fight for this. You're going to have to constantly fight for this lifestyle. You're going to have to constantly fight because, every day new challenges will come up. And you have to be in the mind frame and be prepared to stand your ground and stand up for how you want things in your life to be. Stand up for what you believe in, right? So the message here is not to forget that, right? And it's worth fighting for. Woo! Let's get some more messages down here. Now we got that out of the way. And guess what? It's going to be a well-deserved reward once you get to the final stages of this. Well-deserved. That recognition that would put you in the front, right? Your accolades are finally going to come to you, right? You're going to finally get it. You're going to finally see it. Other messages. And it's all because of your creativity, your determination, all of that is being recognized right now, okay? So just don't give up. And, look at it as a win-win or a win-lose, when these things popped up. Why are you doing this? Why is this so important to you? Right? So I don't feel like it's a win-win situation. Don't let it be a lose situation. Don't let nobody come in between your dreams, okay? And your hard work and all your efforts, because you invested in it to begin with, and it's worth the investment. That's all I keep hearing is it's worth the investment, okay? Collective, and who this resonates with, it's worth the investment. So if you was questioning if you was questioning if you should continue on with something, the energy here is telling me yes, you absolutely should, because you come too far to give up now. Okay? Okay. So also what's come to me is to it may not come in the form in which you visualized it was going to come, but it still showed up. And when you allowed room for insert what you believe in, the universe, God, to work on your behalf and not set limitations, but be open for it to come to you, how the universe, how God, whatever you believe in, and it's certainly there, see fits, that's when everything started moving. Because at first there was so many limitations set, and you didn't allow things to work for you. It was like forced energy. So once you put that aside, there was a flow. Okay. As far as constantly, well, you're gonna have to keep fighting for what you believe in. You're gonna have to keep fighting for this in this part of your journey, because it's yours. This is what you dreamed of, collective. Okay. For those who resonate with. So never give up. Keep a lookout on what's going on around you, so you can be 10 steps ahead instead of 15 steps back. Okay. The energy I'm picking up here is just always pay attention to what's going on around you. Okay. And always try to stay a few steps ahead, especially from those who doesn't want these things to work out for you. Okay. um because the one thing you don't want it to do, collective, is have some type of mental impact on you, right? Or have you doubting yourself, or having you thinking that um you're not good enough for this part of your journey, because you was always good enough. That's why you started it. You are good enough, right? And do not let anybody doubt you or put doubt or fear into your journey. This is what is for you. What will be for you, okay? And the end result is you did all this because this was supposed to fulfill some type of happiness in your life, give you some fulfill some type of happiness in your journey. This is why you started it in the first place. Okay? So, if you needed confirmation that you on the right track, whatever agreement, new job, new business agreement, idea, this connection, whatever your why on why you entered it in the first place, is the reason why you always keep going. All right, let's get some oracles out here, or some more. And then I like to close out my readings with words of inspiration and encouragement. And so I use my inner goddess deck for that, and I read the representation of that, from the book. So I love to end it with words of encouragement. You are on a journey now. Okay. The energy is there is so much out there to go after. There's so much to gain in life. There's no one set way. There's no narrow follow it like this and this is the only way. No, there is so much for you to explore. There's so much for you to gain. There's so much for you to conquer. There is no limit. It's all unlimited. It's what you believe, okay? And I would say surround yourself with those who encourage you and inspire you, to keep going and keep pushing through and to keep making sure that your dreams stay your dreams, like your dreams come true. Only be around those with that energy who fully supports you in your journey, right? I mean, moving in a new direction for better, or possibly changing your environment because this is what you want, this is what will get you where you need to go, and knowing that it's going to happen for you, it's nothing but pleasure in that. Keep thriving, keep going, keep pushing. Stay positive. Find the positive in all of your results so you can stay vibrating high, so things can continuously flow into you, so you can stay aligned. Don't focus on the losses. Don't focus on the negativity. Don't focus who's not supporting you, what's not. Just keep going with an open mind, being positive. Find the positive in everything, okay? I'm telling you, it works. It sets you up for more success, and things tend to not bother you as much when you look at things like that. Okay, let me share something with you in this message collective. Every time something doesn't go my way, or if I take a hit or a loss, I always remember that meme, however you say it, the meme that says, "But did you die?" And every since I looked at my outcomes and situations in that narrative, when things don't work out the way I thought that they would, or the way that I wanted them to, I always think to myself, "But did you die?" And normally that would put me back into a place of encouragement. I laugh at myself. I say, okay, what could I have done better, or what can I do to keep going? But each time I ask myself, but did you die? I look at things in a different perspective, okay? Okay, so the world is yours. Everything out here is for you to experience. If you want to experience, take pleasures in the things you do. Find the good in everything, okay? And you will thrive. And don't forget, you have a community that's out there rooting for you, who will support you. If not, and if you want to find a community, do that. You want to find your tribe? Find your tribe. All right. This was so positive. I love it. I love it. I love it. Just don't let fear and doubt get the best of you, okay, on your journey, collective. All right. Let's get our message of inspiration and encouragement. And I will let you know that threes came out here like crazy. So I feel like that's, really magnifying the energy of growth, the energy of collective, the energy of support. So I do see that working for you. And guess what? We have on your own terms. All right? Remember, one of the key messages here, collective, was to defend and fight for what it is that you want for your life, for your journey. This is yours. You put in the investment in you. You invest in you. It's worth fighting for, right? Right. Okay. Let me. Here we go. On your own. 35 may be significant to some, confirming this message for you, or 8. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. This is the most exciting part for me. Okay. Here we go. You are not the person you once were. You know it, but others may not always be ready to let the old you go so easily. Do not allow yourself to be shoved back into patterns of behavior that are not true to who you are now. You have worked hard to grow. There's that key word, grow. You have worked hard to grow and become a new self. Believe that she is more real than the old you, even if she is less familiar to others, and maybe even to you at this stage. All that will change, and what is new now will become familiar and easy for you to sustain in the near future. Be stubborn in a good way, while it's you and others around you come to realize that the new you is a real you. Others may offer their input, but when it comes down to it, it is you alone making your life decisions. Your choice may once have been to meet the expectations and honor the opinions of other people, but you are aware now that the best choices for you actually honor your own heart, irrespective of whether others understand your reasons or feelings. You might have to practice not feeling guilty or selfish about choosing to live your life in the way that suits your soul. You might have to be patient with those around you who need some time to get out of a habit of expecting you to do as you are told. It may take some time for them to adjust to the way that you are now behaving and thinking based on your own inner guidance. Stand your ground. I think we said that earlier in the reading collective. Stand your ground and reinforce this new behavior until you and those around you really get that this is how you are living from now on. You now know that you don't have to wait for permission. You get to choose how you want to feel and how you want to live and who you want to be. You is keyword. You're ready for the responsibility and sweet reward of living your life on your terms. It's a whole word, and I feel like we already covered all of those words. So thank you, collective, for sitting with me today and receiving these messages. And for those who this resonates with, I am so happy for you. I am wishing words of encouragement. Press on, fight when you need to fight, but just know that your world is yours and you live according to you and what is important to you. I also want to let the collective know that at this moment, while I am growing the channel, I am offering free personal readings. You can email SE free readings with the S, so SERFREEREADINGS at gmail.com, and in the subject line put free reading. The only thing is, it's not specific to any inquiries that you are asking. Because it is free, I deliver the message as it's given to me and what you need to know at that time. So again, if you would like a free reading, email scfreereadings at gmail.com, and I work on them first come, first serve. And usually it's like, 2 to 3 day turnaround or sooner. So just want to let my collective know, let my viewers know that this is available to you. Vibrate high. I love you all. This is such a beautiful reading. Take what fits. Don't worry about what doesn't. Move in love.